I'm so scared to film this video, honestly. Hello everyone, it is Chloe here, and today's video I am terrified to do, but it's okay, we're going to do it. Obviously by the thumbnail and title you guys already know, today I'm going to be reading your assumptions about moi. It's a pretty old topic, I guess. This is like kind of in style. Why did I say in style? This was kind of on trend a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago, I don't know how long. But you know me, I don't really care with the trends, so I just do it whenever I feel like it. So we're gonna do it right now. I posted this last night on my Instagram story and you guys wrote a lot of things. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I've read some of them, haven't read all of them. So I'm gonna be very truthful with you guys and obviously tell you if it's true, I guess. I don't know what this is going to turn out like, but you know what, let's just do it. I thought it was going to be really fun to do, so we're going to have at it and let's read your assumptions about me. So I've taken screenshots of all the assumptions that you guys put on my Instagram. That's the wording, isn't it? I'm not going to obviously do a little shout out for you guys because I don't know if you guys want to be associated with the assumption, but obviously you guys know if you did give the assumption, you know it's you, so it's fine. But anyways, I'm going to stop rambling because I'm like out of breath. If I move around a lot, I'm sorry, but if you want to know the truth about the assumptions, just keep on watching. Okay, we're starting off strong. The first one is having a job is harder than YouTube. From a person that's never had a job before, I don't know how to answer that question. It's because I don't know the difference between having a YouTube job and a job, you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here, or stand here I should say, and tell you that YouTube is not hard. YouTube is literally hard as shit. Obviously my friends have jobs and like family have jobs and stuff, so I know how hard jobs can get, so I'm not going to compare them because I know whatever anyone does with their life, what they do with their living, everything is going to be hard, whether it's a YouTube job, whether it's like Kmart, Target, bloody whatever you do as a job, it's going to be very, very stressful, very, very hard. So I'm not going to say having a job is harder than YouTube because I don't know. A lot of people that don't do YouTube are like, okay, YouTube's not that hard, do not compare it to an actual job. If you have ever had a YouTube channel, I know a lot of my friends do, so shout out to you guys, but you guys would know it's very, very, very stressful. It's stressful as shit because you gotta film, you gotta edit, you gotta upload, and editing takes forever. You guys have no idea how long I edit for. Like I film, depending on how much I film in a day, like I filmed this look already, so I filmed one video today, this is my second video, and I'm planning on filming a third today. So I film in total for a good like 6 hours in a day, and then editing on top of that. Depending on the video, like if it's a makeup tutorial it's kind of easier, if it's a haul, don't get me started on my hauls. Oh my god, my hauls take me so long to edit. But editing takes me like another, I want to say 6-ish hours. Obviously I break it up into days. I'm not going to edit one whole video in a day unless I'm lagging behind. For instance, this video you're watching right now, I'm filming it on Tuesday and I'm uploading it on Thursday, so I just spent a whole day editing this, so RIP to me. But you know what I mean, it just depends on if I have to schedule it or if I have to upload it straight away. To answer the question, I can't really answer that assumption or, you know, give an honest answer because I don't know. I've never had a job. YouTube's only been the actual job I've had, so that's just to clear that part up. So next assumption is you don't make any money off YouTube yet, and that is false. I do get money from YouTube. I do not like disclosing how much I get because I feel like it's none of anyone's real business. That's just my personal review on that. But yes, I do make coin off of what I do for a living, which is this. Okay, shout out to you guys for watching the ads, and most of the time the money I get is turned into profit for this anyway. Like majority of the time if I do get paid, I do buy clothes to do more hauls, etc, etc, so it's going to good use. Yes, I do make money off YouTube, so the assumption is false. Is that how I'm meant to be doing this? False and truth? I don't know. In high school you were super extroverted and everyone knew who you were. That is definitely false. I was kind of a loner in high school. Well, not really a loner, I would say like I had like a very tight-knit group of friends. There's about 5 of us I think in total. So definitely I wasn't like popular in high school. High school was not fun, I could tell you that right now. Yeah, I wasn't popular or anything like that. I was known from people like in different classes. I had 6 different classes every single day pretty much. So like obviously I knew different people from every class, but they didn't necessarily know me, like they weren't friends with me. Obviously you know someone or you actually are friends with them, so that statement is false. Okay, next one is also about school. You did well in high school, you got good grades. No, I would say I got average grades. I wasn't like 100% like A+ student. Depending on the class, I was really good at photography, English and math and stuff like that I was shit at. My brain doesn't like to work unless it's very creative. That's why I was so good at photography versus like English. I'm a more creative type of person than like sitting down reading textbooks. But I got like C's, C+, D's. I did get a couple F's because I was shit at English and stuff, but I did not do well in high school because a fun little fact for you. I'm a high school dropout. I dropped out in the first term of year 12. Ooh, because long story short, I failed psychology. Don't know why I chose psychology. I think it was just fun, but psychology is so hard. If you did psychology or if you do psychology, you know how hard that shit is. But I failed that, so what my school did was we had a free period to like do homework or whatever. So I got another extra period to do that, and I was failing all my other classes, so I just left. Because they were basically going to expel me anyway for bad grades, so I wanted to leave on my own terms. That probably sounds really bad, but I felt the need to leave before they kicked me out basically. And I was going to leave anyway because they were treating me like shit. So no, I did not do well in school. I actually did not do well in high school. Photography and food tech were my main two classes I was really, really good at, because again, it's more hands-on, more creative. I got A+ in those classes like every time. So they were my two like top classes. All the others, my brain did not work. Teachers loved you in high school. No. Again, similar to the other question or assumption, whatever, I'm gonna say questions, but you know what I mean. Different classes, different teachers, different likable abilities, if that makes any sense. Like my photography teacher, she was my photography teacher was so nice. She was really hands-on. She helped every single person. I loved her. So was my food tech teacher. She I like the teachers that like help you if you need help but don't like make fun of you. But no, teachers really didn't like me because I was literally asking so many questions. If I don't know anything, I ask questions, but nowadays I don't do that because of high school and how they reacted to me asking so many questions, which is shit. But you gotta do what you gotta do. But no, teachers did not like me in high school. You weren't self-conscious in high school. Oh, that's false. I was very self-conscious in high school. Oh yeah, I would say I was very self-conscious because I was kind of like a closeted self-conscious person. I was making out to everyone that I was like, oh yeah, I look good, you know what I mean? But in reality, I was like, I was not confident whatsoever. One thing I vaguely remember from high school is it was casual clothes day, so you didn't have to wear uniform, because my school you had to wear uniform. I know Americans don't wear uniforms, but we did, okay? So it was like a $2 coin donation. You could wear casual clothes basically like this, and I remember wearing a oversized hoodie and tracksuit pants because I didn't have any decent clothes to wear, because when I got home I had nothing to wear because I rocked up in a massive hoodie and tracky dacks, so like my skin was fully covered. Nowadays if I did that I'd be wearing a bodysuit and like a skirt. Like, you know what I mean? Like the times have changed. But I was very, very self-conscious in high school, but I don't think very many people knew because our uniforms were very kind of like covered, I guess. Statement is false. I was very, very self-conscious. Next assumption is that you're actually a pretty shy person in real life. In real life, I would say yes. When it comes to meeting new people, I'm definitely like shit scared, I'm definitely shit scared of meeting new people. Like I remember when I met Ebony and stuff, I was so scared because I didn't know anybody. Fun little fact for you, this is how me and Ebony became friends. Obviously we did the TAFE course together. That's how I met Lexi, Rhiannon and Ebony. I walked in, I think Ebony was already there, and I didn't know literally anybody, and we were the youngest ones there. Like everyone else was a bit older than us. So I went to her, I went to the same row as her, and she commented on my highlighter and she asked who it was or what brand it was, and I said it was Jeffrey, and we bonded since then. So thanks Jeffrey for that little bonding moment. If you make the first move to become friends with me, I'm fine, but me making the first move to become friends with someone, I'm just like, no thank you. But outside of this and outside of meeting new people is two completely different things. Like if you ever met me outside of YouTube, I know a couple of subscribers have seen me, I am very shy. Just because it's just awkward, and it's not awkward, I just don't know how to react to actually people watching me than seeing me in real life. Does that make sense? Like it's just odd. But thank you if you ever see me in real life, come say hi. But I think it will get easier with time, but like I am very, very shy. So that is actually very true. So yay. The next one is you impulse buy and end up spending too much money when you online shop. That is so relatable. That is 110% correcto. So a lot of the time when I online shop, if it's for clothing, I usually just do it for videos. I rarely buy clothes that aren't for videos or that aren't featured in videos unless it's like a backup of a clothing item I love. It's really rare for me to actually buy clothes that aren't featured in a video or a haul or anything like that. But when I do buy online, like makeup or anything, I deep dive. I deep dive in the online shopping phenomenon, and I buy too much. So don't be like me. Actually look back at your cart and like chuck some shit out that you don't need and save some coin, okay? But that is 110% true. Thank you for that question, assumption, whatever you want to call it. You're a family girl, 110%. My family is everything to me, you guys know that. I'm very much family orientated with all my family members, not just obviously mum, dad and Corey. It's like my cousins, my aunties, my uncles, all of them. But yes, I'm 100% a family girl. I friggin' probably would die without my family, let's be honest. So got that one right. Ooh, okay. You don't want to lose weight because you're happy even though people might bully you for it. I'm 100% happy with the way I look. Every single day I get hated on for the way I look, but I'm just so used to it. I don't really read any of that shit anymore. I used to when I was younger, but not anymore. I don't really give a shit. I wouldn't say I don't want to lose weight because I'm happy. I'm going to be happy either way, if I'm a size 24 or a size 12. I'm going to be happy with myself either way, because the self-love I have is not for my body, it's for like me in general. It's not just for the way I look, it's like the way I look at life and everything. Like just self-love is just not just about the body. So I'll be happy either way. But yes, I would say I would agree with that. You don't enjoy being alone in public. Yes, being in public scares me. Especially if I'm alone. If I'm with someone else, it's fine, because the world is so shit. Like there is some shit people in the world. I'm just scared to, you know, walk the streets. But yeah, that statement is true. I assume you want a boyfriend. I've got a lot of relationship questions on this. I would say yes. I think I'm at the age where I'm like, yeah, let's get a partner, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to rush into it. I am 20 years old. I have my whole life. So I wouldn't necessarily like rush into it. You know what? If someone comes my way, someone comes my way. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to be like, no, thank you. I'll definitely try it out. But yeah, I definitely give it a go. So the next assumption I have is you have an anxiety disorder. I'm not going to self-diagnose myself or anything, but I do get very anxious. I do get very stressed. But I wouldn't say I have anxiety just because I don't want to self-diagnose. What the hell am I on? I don't want to self-diagnose myself. But I do get very anxious and stressed. Probably because of this. This is very stressful. Trying to keep up with all the uploads and trying to perfect my channel is very, very stressful, and I know it's not really good for me. I'm not really like a competitor when it comes to things, but when it comes to me and my channel, I like want to be on top of it all. So when I like miss an upload, I like shit myself. Like I'm so scared when I miss an upload just because I feel like I'm letting you guys down. But that's not good for my body and soul. But I'm not going to obviously self-diagnose myself. But if you do have an anxiety disorder, is that what it's called? It's okay. It's all good. People have it. It's fine. I'm gonna burp. Shit. Obviously there is people to talk to if you need to. I'm here if you want to talk to me, even though I'm not the best at advice, let's be honest. But everyone is going to experience stress and anxiety, anxiousness, whatever you want to call it. That's part of life. Life is stressful, isn't it? Raise your hand. I don't know why I just high-fived myself. Anyways, to answer the question, I would say no, because I haven't been diagnosed myself, and I don't want to self-diagnose myself because I hate when people do that. Everyone that obviously has a mental health issue, I love you all. There are people to talk to, you're not alone, and I support you and I'm proud of you and I love you all. These look creepy in the background. You'll go above and beyond for the ones you love, you're loyal. I would definitely say yes. I don't want to be like all cocky and shit saying, oh my god, I'm so loyal. But I would definitely say yes. I would say I'm very, very, very loyal when it comes to family and very close friends. Like I want to do everything for them, just because a lot of the time my family and close friends play a big part in my life. So I want to like repay them for doing that, basically. But yeah, I would probably go above and beyond for literally anyone. Let's be honest. But again, for family and friends, I'm the first to do anything for them pretty much because I love them all. It's a big thing for me. Like it's a big thing to have a support system like my friends and family to love me no matter what. And I think it's very important to have a good support system, and having obviously my support system, it's helped me with whatever I have to achieve in life. And I'd probably repay them back by doing literally anything. But definitely I'm 100% loyal to my friends and my family. So that's me. Your family were a big help on your self-love journey. 110% yes. I think I've mentioned this a couple times on my channel before, but my parents, even Corey, they've been a massive help because if you know my family personally, we don't take shit from nobody. We're very like straight up, we don't want to take shit from anybody. And especially when it came to me and always mostly my weight, because that's the main fault of the hate I get is my weight. They taught me to obviously not give a shit. So I just not gave a shit. And obviously it was very hard at the start, but then I kind of remembered what they taught me, and then I'm like, you know what? My self-worth is 100% better than people commenting on my shit. I just didn't give a rat's ass. So 110% they were a very, very big step in my self-love journey. Like, I think majority of the whole journey is thanks to them. I was a very anxious kid. I was very shy. I was very not confident whatsoever. Like in primary school, I hated myself. So I think from like high school onwards, it was very, very hard for me to get out of that like mold that I knew that everyone hated me. And then they clearly helped me with that. So I'm here because of them, and I love them, and I'm gonna cry, but it's fine. No, but seriously, 100% yes. So the statement or the assumption is true. Next assumption I have is you are the kind of person who would do anything to protect the ones you love, and I can't answer that before. 110% yes. I love the people that are in my life, so I would 100% do anything for them. So shout out to all of you guys. You don't regret shaving your hair. Yes, I do not. Yes, I don't regret. Yes, I don't regret it. My brain is not working. I've said this a couple times. A lot of people do ask me this question on a daily basis. I do not regret it. I sometimes hate it, but I've never regretted shaving it all off. So that is 100% true. The next assumption I have is I assumed you had no self-esteem issues because of how confident and beautiful you are. Thank you. I love you. But that is 110% false. Like I mentioned before, I was very, very self-conscious. I hated myself. Like I literally hated the way I looked, especially in primary school and the beginning of high school. So maybe like halfway between primary school, like maybe like grade 4 and like up to, I want to say year 10, I think, was the year that I started to actually believe in myself. So like that's like 6 years. Great. That's actually really upsetting. That is 100% false. Hello, I got an email. Hi. It's 100% false because I was so self-conscious as a kid, just because seeing all these other people look a specific way and I just looked completely different to them at the time. I was like, oh, okay, I'm like different. And for some reason, I think I grew up knowing that if you're different, it's good. Like it's good. But then more people started coming in like looking the same. I'm like, I stand out like a sore thumb, and then I didn't like myself because I was sticking out. I didn't want to stick out. I just wanted to like blend in with the others. That is definitely false. 100% false. But nowadays I'm just like, hey, look at me, bitches. Like, look at my flopper. Like, you know what I mean? But back then I was not like that, honey. You're a person that's always positive and happy. I try to be. I'm not going to stand here and say that I'm not always happy, because obviously I do get stressed a lot, and when I'm stressed I want to hit everyone in the face. Especially if I'm stressed over editing or something, I get so angry. With happy, I wouldn't say I'm happy all the time. Positive, I'm majority of the time always positive unless something serious does happen. I wouldn't say 110% of the time I am positive and happy. I'd say like maybe 80% of the time. It just depends on what happens in life and how it goes and, you know, all that stuff. But I would say like 50-50, yes and no. Can that be an answer? Probably not. The next assumption is it took you a while to love yourself, but now you truly do love yourself in the way you look. I've mentioned this before, but 110% yes. Like as I just said before, it took me 6 years to kind of get the image out of my head that I had to be a specific way, and now I'm just like, hi, you know what I mean? Like I just do not give a shit, and that's just the way I live my life now, and I love it. It obviously took me a hot ass minute to get to where I am, but obviously there's still a long way to go. Like I can like build on it, but right now I'm in a place where I'm very, very happy with myself and the way I look. I think I'm at that place where I know I can build it more, but I am happy if it would just stay at this point. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I'm really hoping all this makes sense. Probably doesn't. Okay, there's 2 more questions, and they're pretty Hello. So the second last assumption that I have is that your family is relatively wealthy. I would say no. I don't think we're very, very wealthy. We manage. I know for some people that's like rich talk, but we manage. Like, we scrape by. And I'm very, very grateful for everything that I have and everything I have had in the past and everything I will have in the future. I'm just very, very grateful for everything in my life. Like, literally every single thing I have, I'm very grateful for it. So I was raised like that. I was raised to be very, very thankful, very grateful, and just respectful. You know what I mean? Like, wow, I've been talking way too much. So I'd probably say no. The last assumption I have is pretty intense. So the last one I have is you feel because you're a face of body positivity that if you wanted to change your body, you'd be letting us down. I've gotten kind of this question a lot, but like in a different wording. Hypothetically, if I wanted to change my body, then I'd be upset too because I've been doing this body positivity for the longest time. But just because I'm plus size doesn't mean I have to promote body positivity. Like, you can promote body positivity for any size you are. You don't have to be plus size. You can be straight size. You can be a size 6. Body positivity isn't about the size you are, it's about the way you view your body. So if I were to change that, I probably would still obviously be a massive, not supporter, but a massive person that promotes body positivity, because to me it isn't about a size, it's just promoting how positive you can have an outlook on your body. A model that's like a size 12 or whatever size you want, like a size small, like smaller than me, let's just say that, she or he can promote body positivity because it's their body. You know what I mean? If I were to change my body and go from like a 24 to like maybe a 20 or an 18, I would still be promoting my body positivity, just because body positivity is self-love for any body type of any kind. Because a lot of people think that body positivity is about plus size where it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I know with self-love it's for everything, it's not just like specific people, but I feel like there's a stigma about body positivity that people need to get off, that it's all about plus size. Like, it's really not. Like, if I were to change anything, which I'm not planning on it, but if I just did, then I'd still be promoting it because I just want to be positive with the way I look. And whether that be plus size, whether that be a size 12, 6, 8, whatever, then I'm going to do it, you know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. All of these are my opinion. I'm just saying this is how I live my life. So please don't come at me for it. But guys, that is the end of this reading your assumptions video. I've talked a lot. I hope this kind of gave you some light on my life. No, but I really do hope this answered a lot of your questions. It's like a mini Q&A pretty much, but it's not. It's just true or false pretty much. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did give me an assumption and you know it was you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for being a part of this video. If you like this video, please give it a big fat thumbs up for me. If you are new here, please subscribe to my 2 videos with you guys every Monday and Thursday. All my social media links will be down below in the description box like always. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, especially Instagram, because I post like behind the scenes stuff and some stuff like this so you can actually be featured in a video, so go follow me on there. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Remember to spread love and stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.